Hi everybody, it's April 28th, 2026. So it's later in the afternoon, around 1:40. However, this morning I got up early because it looked like it was going to pour down rain. And I didn't want it to be another day of, I just didn't want it to be a day of not moving. So sorry, just give me a minute. I had to fix my turban. Anyway. And I didn't want it to be a day of not moving because I just feel like, well, there you go again. I have not been recording every day, or I have been recording off and on and not liking the video, just deleting them for one reason or another. So I got up and I went to the store and I walked around one store for an hour. It's movement. It's whatever you do to keep moving. And then I went to another store, probably walked close to a half an hour or so. And then I came home and I had some barbecue chicken. It was a rotisserie chicken. I ate and I pulled it apart, not all of it, half of a chicken. And I put it apart and I barbecued it in the microwave because the chicken was already cooked. Poured the sauce on, put it on for 2 minutes, first I warmed it up for 2, put the sauce on it, warmed it up for another minute, and it was really good. And then I had some chocolate iced coffee that I got from Walmart. I think it was $3 and something cents for the container. And then I had a little bit of the caramel coffee left over from another time, and I mixed them together, put 6 Stevias because I put it in a tall, I think it's a 40-ounce Buc-ee's cup, but I don't think it was 40 ounce of coffee in there. I was just putting the 40-ounce in the 40-ounce tumbler. And so, boy, that coffee was good. Oh my gosh. So I sat and I ate the barbecue chicken, and then I enjoyed the nice ice cold coffee afterwards. And then my dad called and he wanted me to troubleshoot USPS, how to track. So we did that for a while. And then after we kind of got that all situated, still wanted to stay outside because I did try to record some videos to explain my house is real dark because trees are around the windows. And so it's very dark inside. And so I have to turn the light on during the day. So what I do is either come sit outside, and if it's too hot or too many bees and bugs flying, I just get in the car. I just sit in the car's in my driveway, and I just go sit in my car, and if need be, turn on the air, listen to audiobook, or just if I'm gonna eat or whatever I wanna do, but I do it in my car. I understand why my granddaughter loves to be in her car. You know, it's just like your whole different room. It's just, I don't know, just some melanin, so mellow. Yeah, mellowness to it. And so I'm carefully walking. I'm trying to be careful because if you follow me, pretty much when I post, you remember I fell. And I'm a little bit away from home and not as far as I was when I fell. And so I'm very, very careful. And this is the street. The street I just turned on is the sidewalks are very bad, very up and down. This one is easy to trip on. But I turned here because yesterday I kept walking straight and it was some people I knew and I didn't want to keep walking past their house. So I decided to just make a shortcut here and then go around to walk down the sidewalk to come back. And of course, at the end of this sidewalk, you may not be able to see it, but you'll see it as we get closer. See right here? See how there's a hump? If I don't watch that, I can trip over that, especially if I was coming from the other way. And I think that's what happened to me when I was walking. I didn't see it, and they're never that pronounced. They're like small humps in the ground that causes me to trip. And so, yeah. So today I have my Amazon hoodie, and then I have my turban on. I wished all my hair could fit under the turban, but it can't. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because we're traveling next week, and I want to wear some what they call, I don't know what kind of rollers they are, but they're long orange things, and you roll them up and then you fold it together. And right now I just can't think of the word. But if I'm traveling, I'm not going to travel with orange rollers. I need to put a cover on it, but I still don't want to look so uncouth. Just a minute. See, here we go. The sidewalks are pretty bad in this area. Like our city taxes, nobody comes and fixes the sidewalks around here. But you'll see them fixing sidewalks everywhere else. And as we're coming, look at somebody decides, we don't care about people walking down the sidewalk. We're just going to block it. And that's exactly what they did, block the sidewalk. Now, I don't want to own the word handicap because I don't want that to ever really describe me, even if I need some help or have some difficulties. I don't own that word. But there are people with me who are challenged, and we're walking for our health, and they're blocking the sidewalk. Lucky me today. So now I have to step out in the street just to get around. So here I go. I'm gonna get around this truck, get out in the street so I can go around. Let's see if I can walk over. I'm across the street now while I can. And yeah, because I'm gonna go around the corner and then I'm gonna walk all the way to the end of the sidewalk, which is, I don't know if it's a half a mile to the end of this street, but it helps me get my 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes of the 30 minutes walk going one way. So I walk all the way to the end of this block one way. It's not even a block, several blocks one way, hoping it don't open up with rain before I can turn around and get back. That'll be my luck too. So if I walk this way, then I know I get at least 20 minutes in. And the goal is to get 30 minutes in and try to get as close to a mile as possible. Then I consider myself productive when it comes to walking and not falling. that helps. And I ate first, so I'm a little full, but that's my meal for today. Now, if I snack, I'll probably grab an orange or two, and sometimes I'll grab a handful of mixed nuts. And the ones I got are not salted, and I actually like partially salted. I done went a long way around to avoid people to get right here to this point, but that's more walking for me. One time I was crossing this crosswalk, over here, a guy over there came in front of me and went around me instead of just stopping and let me cross the crosswalk. Like, what, really? Y'all, where are we rushing to these days? Let's try to get places in one piece without hurting anybody, destroying property, or killing animals. That's my prayer when I get in a car, that I'm protected, other people are protected, animals are protected, and property is protected. But these people, they be flying around corners just to get a couple of yards up the street. If you just be patient, you'll get there. And you'll get there in one piece. So, I don't know. I don't think the sky's gonna change too quickly before I get down the street and back. Hopefully not. So, walking makes you very vulnerable. It does. But don't keep that in your mind while you're walking. You're okay. I'm okay. But if this may be it for this video, so I don't waste it, or I might be back, you'll know. I have to end this because my battery's running really low, and I got to the end, to the end of the block, well, end of the sidewalk, and I'm gonna head back down towards my house. I don't want to burn up my battery before I get there. Y'all have a good day, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. What did you do today to keep moving? Tell me all about it.